What's going on, guys? My name is Chris. You're watching Hot Take Hockey. I do want to apologize quickly. It's currently 11:50 at the time I'm shooting this. By the time it goes up on the channel, it'll be tomorrow. So I don't know. I did watch the game, but then I had to go out straight after, so didn't really have time to make this. But I'm gonna make it now. But it is late, so I gotta kind of keep it down a little bit. So it's not gonna be as it's gonna be not passionate, but I'm gonna put feeling into it, but it won't be as loud and passionate as it probably could. But anyways, enough rambling. The Bruins did lose 2-1 against the Columbus Blue Jackets in Game 3, making the series 2-1 in favor of the Blue Jackets, meaning that the Jackets don't have to win another game in Boston to win this series. So, I mean, let's start with, stop me if this sounds familiar, but the Bruins are down 2-1 again in a series. Going into a pivotal game 4 that's on the road, and for me, it's a must win. It's do or die, just like the Toronto one, in my opinion. In Game 4 in Toronto, the Bruins did win. Are the Bruins going to win Game 4 in Columbus? Who knows? But in terms of Game 3, which is what this is focused on, I mean, just not good enough. Just not good enough. Looks like a team that's ready for vacation, to be honest, from what I saw tonight. And we can go up and down the lineup and point out whoever you want to, but at the end of the day, it's a team effort, and we can single out guys all you want, but in terms of the whole group, the 60-minute effort is just not there. So I'm going to run through the game really quick. Boone Jenner at the end of the first. I mean, Connor Clifton, he's inexperienced. I don't expect too much from him, but I mean, it's the second round of the NHL playoffs, so you gotta kind of tighten up there. Can't get caught out like that. Kind of got caught swimming. Jenner short side on Rask. Could he have had it? Maybe, but can I just please, on social media, Twitter anyways, I don't know where else, maybe on the streets of Boston, what is with this stupid split between Rask haters and Rask lovers, okay? You are allowed to, any player on a team, okay? You're allowed to criticize them when they've done something wrong, and you can get behind them when they do something well, okay? You don't have to split yourself like a bunch of idiots, all right? This is a team sport, first of all. So blaming Rask for every single goal, oh, Rask should have had it, Rask should have had it. Stop, okay? Stop. You're just asking way too much now. I believe he had a .928 save percentage in the first round. People were still criticizing him. It's unbelievable. I think he's let in 2 maybe bad-ish goals in the playoffs this season. Give me a break. He is not the reason why the Bruins are down 2-1 in the series, and he wasn't the reason that the Bruins went down 1-0 against the Leafs. He wasn't the reason they went down 2-1 to the Leafs. Wasn't the reason they went down 3-2 to the Leafs. It's infuriating to me. I think Rask had a .934 save percentage in this game. Only gave up 2 goals, and I mean, we're going to get onto it now. The second goal, awful voice crack, my bad, but the second goal was Matt Duchene on the power play, and what a power play that was for Columbus. Obviously, Brad Marchand takes a stupid high sticking penalty, and the Blue Jackets, that is how you run a power play, okay? I've seen the Bruins power play struggle in this playoffs. Obviously not as bad as, other teams' playoffs power plays have been, but man, when you're on the power play at any time, forget the playoffs, that's the kind of power play you want. You keep them hemmed in, pressure on, don't get them a change, don't let them clear the puck down the ice. And let me get this straight. The Bruins did have chances to get the puck down the ice and get a change. They didn't. That's what happens. It happened a few times in this series already, and Matt Duchene has another power play goal, another game-winning goal. That's 2 in a row for Matt Duchene. Fair play to him, but that put the Bruins in a 2-0 hole, and the way they were playing, you couldn't see anything other than a loss coming. Jake DeBrusk does get one back at the end of the second period. It was a bit of a broken play, but he comes in, gets the shot away, and it squeezes through Bobrovsky. I actually thought they weren't going to allow it. I wouldn't have been surprised if they didn't allow it, but they did, and that was the last goal of the game. The Bruins, in the end, I don't care. You can blame it on the refs, you can blame it on whatever, but it's not good enough. It is not good enough, and you know, it's painful because this is probably the closest the Bruins, the best chance the Bruins have of winning another Stanley Cup. When you look at the field that's left, you look at the other semifinal there, you got the Islanders and the Hurricanes, and the Bruins riding home ice through the playoffs if they even get through another. They might have one game left on home ice in these playoffs as it stands. But the last thing I want to talk about, because I'm rambling a bit, we're hitting the 5-minute mark, 6-minute mark here. Brad Marchand, however you want to say it, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, this guy needs to figure it out, man. He needs to get his act together. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, how many times is this gonna happen? How many times? What are you, 30 years old? How long have you been playing in this league for? Get a grip, man. Cross-checking Scott Harrington in the back of the head isn't gonna win you hockey games. Okay, I'm trying to get under their skin. Great. You want to get under their skin? Score a few goals. How about that? Speaking of scoring a few goals, the top six has been brutal in the playoffs for the Bruins. Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, David Pastrnak. Oh my God. David Pastrnak, every time he comes within 20 feet of the puck, I'm nervous, man. Because I'm going to be honest with you, he's been horrible. Whether it's on the power play, 5-on-5. Two things, okay? One, he's trying way too hard. He needs to simplify his game. And two, if it comes out after the playoffs that he wasn't playing with an injury, I am going to be shocked, because holy, this is probably the worst hockey I've ever seen David Pastrnak play since he came up when he was 19 in 2015. Anyways, the Bruins got to figure it out. Defensively, horrible. Forget defensively, actually. Defensively isn't good. Getting hemmed in their zone way too much. But just the whole effort of the whole group. I just want to see them come out for Game 4 like they came out for Game 7 against the Toronto Maple Leafs, like they came out for Game 6 against the Leafs, Game 4 against the Leafs, Game 2. It seems like the Bruins are only winning even games in these playoffs, but anyways, that's enough of a ramble for me. You'll see this again, Game 4. Hopefully it won't be like this for Game 4, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully you enjoyed, though. Quick thank you for 5K. That's huge. Thanks for all the support again. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.